Hi, thanks for watching and welcome to the very first Cheese Fest My Plate video, which is basically a spin-off from the experiment videos I've been doing the last couple of weeks. Now in this very first one, it is Cheese Fest My Hand-Cooked Crisps, which I reviewed in the last video, and actually probably the beginning of this video was on the end of that review. And here's the result. If you saw it, here's the result. So basically cheese fested the crisps I reviewed in the last nighttime, or not, it weren't, yeah, the last nighttime nibbles video, which were Tesco's hand-cooked crisps. That's cheese and onion flavour, salt and vinegar. So have a look at them. They've pretty much come out how I wanted them. I've not tasted them yet. The only thing is, which I think it may have gone wrong, is the grease of the cheese has been soaked up by the crisps, and I don't think they're going to be crunchy. I might be wrong, but we'll see. So yeah, if you want to see me, so basically at the end of the last video, I basically just got a baking tray out, laid the crisps out and put the cheese on. So if you want to see how much cheese I put on, just go on the last video. I'll put the link in the description and you can just skip to about the last five minutes or so and that'll be on there. So yeah, there we are. So that is salt and vinegar, that is cheese and onion. Right, let's have a try. Let's see if this is a success. So this is basically similar to nachos, isn't it? But with nachos, I think you're supposed to have them while they're still hot or warm. But I wanted these when they're cold. Because the last experiment video I did was with the bacon and cheese lettuce. And it just was so nice when the cheese went like that, when it gave it all that touch. It was just crunchy and it had that toasted flavour you just don't get, you know, when it's just normal cheese, not toasted cooked cheese. It's really nice. So I thought, right, let's have a go on some crisps. Now let's pick one here. Some of them have got, so basically they got a cheddar cheese on, extra mature cheddar cheese. Some have just got extra mature cheddar. Some have just got red Leicester on, and some have got a bit of both on. So, I mean, obviously I don't really know which is what. Oh, look at that one. Wow. I think this one's got a bit of both on. Right, I'm going to try it with this one. So this is a salt and vinegar one. Let's try it. As I suspected, the crisp has lost its crunch. However, it is still really tasty, and there is a bit of crunch in the cheese. What about that one? Let's try this one. If I can get it to focus in. That's got a bit of crunch. I think it could be a case of trying to find the right balance, not put too much cheese on. Oh yeah. Loads of crunch there. I'm going to leave the... I do normally sort of edit out most of the munchy, crunchy like chewy noises. But I am going to leave a lot of these in so you can hear whether that is crunching or not. Now, what I haven't said yet is, do they taste the salt and vinegar? To be honest, can't taste the salt and vinegar. It's just the cheese is such a strong flavour, which I love. Now let's try this one. So this is a cheese and onion crisp. Again, there is crunch there, but I think a lot of it is coming from the actual toasted cheese and not the crisp. The crisp has softened up. God, look at that one. Now hang on, let's see if we can find one what I think. I mean, that feels fairly strong, that one. You know, I don't feel like it's soft. Which it is a bit. But it's still really nice. I'm not that bothered that the texture's like slightly crunchy and not crunchy. It's all about the flavour really. And the texture of that cheese. Now, I've got some bread here, bread and butter. I'm gonna have some crisp butties, crisp sandwiches, or cheese fested crisp sandwiches. Now, I quite like watching these YouTube channels, like the American YouTube channels, which well, I like watching the reaction ones where they watch British TV and that, but I also like watching the ones where they try out our food, like our snacks and our drinks and all things like that. And I was watching one the other day, a couple of weeks ago or so, and they tried out some crisps, and they tried out crisp butties. Now, they made a big mistake in that video, because you saw them butter the bread, and they only buttered, so I'm going to just use one piece and put it in and fold it over, but they used two pieces and they only buttered one side, one piece, and then the other piece was dry, and they didn't put a lot of butter on the one piece they did. You gotta use loads of butter, and you have got to do both sides of it. So here we go. God, look at that. That's going in there. Well, oh, I think I'm going to save that one to eat on its own. Right. That's going in. God, look at that. God, there's loads on there. We'll put that one in. Right, what's it going to be like? Immense. Oh. Right, here we go. Hang on. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's lovely. That takes the crisp sandwich to the next level. Oh, it really, really does. That's given me another idea actually, which I might do one day. That is really good. Wow, this is definitely a success. The only slight little thing I'm slightly disappointed about is the crisps have lost their crunch. I mean, look at that one, look how thick it is. Come on. There you are, Boo Boo, what I have, check them out now. That is just awesome. That looks like it's just red Leicester on there, I think. But again, it's soft. Yeah, that's very soft, that one. So a lot of grease. That must have been a thick bit of cheese on there. And that crisp has soaked it up. The oil out of the cheese. So I think if you want to like try and refine this, you got to try and find the right balance. You need enough cheese on there, but you also don't want to put too much on, so you can perhaps still maintain a little bit of a crunch in the crisp. Wow. But even so, even with them soft, I still like them. I still love them. Not just like them, I love them. I love crisps and I love cheese. Right, there we are. Now I'm going to have these for my tea. I've got some bread here. Ho, ho, ho. I'm going to go put a movie on and get stuck into these. Lovely old jubbly Boo Boo. Yeah, that is a big success for me. I mean, yeah, they're a variation of anchos, but like I say, the only slight downside is you lose the crisp, that crunch in the crisp. But for what it is, I mean, look at that. Oh, it's just wow. Right, there we go, Boo Boo. Right, so like I say, what I'll do, if you want to see how much cheese I put on them, you're just going to have to go back and look at yesterday's video, and it's on the back end of that, and I'll put the link to that in the description. Right guys, there we go. That is the very first Cheese Fest My Plate video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me and the old custard kid here, Boo Boo, again soon on another video. Take care guys. Oh, look at this Boo Boo. God, this one will be crunchy, I reckon. Definitely got to keep the cheese down. Mmm. Lovely. Oh.